Gallery ready. Positions please. Quiet on set. Going live. In 5, 4, 3.
Make it sound another one. Houston, we have a problem.
I don't understand. That is awesome. You gotta be freaking kidding me. God, please, no. Oh yes, they are back. It's Series 7 of the Multicoloured Talk Show with your hosts Stephen Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
All over the place. What's going on here? What's this? Yeah, you tell me, what is it?
Well, they're known as the local clam pits.
No, they're not.
They've got a famous company.
Now you see him there, that one hiding in the middle there. He made me put the football on last night.
Did he?
Yes, we had the football on in the bar. Yeah, because of him. Because he left, well, I don't know if he was there on the, walked into ours last night and says, have we got the football on it? I said, we don't put football on. We don't. He made me. They were in ours last
I
night.
did have the football on.
Lovely, they're great, they
I
are.
had a family with a television.
Yeah.
On the table. Not
Really?
television, there was an iPad, how do you call them?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
They're watching the game.
But there you go. I'm going to get rid of them.
Get rid of them,
She's
man.
still there
Oh,
for
God,
the last
she's-
two.
God bless her.
She's still there.
God
Can't
bless
believe
her.
it. Morning, ma'am.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Oh, for goodness sake.
Back to
Well,
the 60s.
a very good morning. Welcome
morning.
to the Multicoloured Talk Show here on a Saturday morning. Live from Tenerife.
Tenerife.
You're still doing there?
Doing what?
Repeat. No, never mind. It's the last show of the season. Everybody go, oh.
Isn't he wonderful?
Yeah.
I put my sailor's uniform on today.
Yeah, we'll
Because
talk about that in a
alright,
minute.
alright.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
It's one of my favourites.
First of all, we've got to say a very good morning to our friends on XPTV1
www.xptv1.com
on Facebook, and we still need you guys to tell all your friends and tell them to subscribe to us on YouTube, and of course you can catch us on Spotify. Good morning to all you lovely people coming through.
Change glasses, glasses.
It's all happening, I'll tell you. I'm getting messages from Holly in the
messages
corner.
all coming all over the shop.
Yeah,
Lisa
great.
Craig, they're the school teacher of the year.
Jane Baxter, good morning.
Yeah, Jeff and Tracy.
Jeff and Trace, Lisa.
Lovely.
Oh, they're all coming through on WhatsApp
James is
and
here.
everything. It's gone mad.
Always taking off, Shirley.
Who has?
James.
James? James
Oh, he's
Gerard.
on YouTube, that's
He's
why.
on YouTube, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, see, you're getting technical on me now.
I've got a shopping list for you, James.
Oh, no.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I get beautiful sausages last night.
You did? Well,
From
that makes you change from mustard, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, they went together last night. I turned I had the jumper on in this morning, it was cold.
Yeah. Oh, you got. Oh, yeah, mustard all over his
It was all
jumper.
down here. I had these beautiful sausages from Ludlow.
From where?
Ludlow.
Ludlow.
You know where Ludlow?
Yes, I know Ludlow.
I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
here.
Well, apparently famous for sausages.
Yeah.
So she brought them over.
Good morning, Sue Healy.
I couldn't wait last night, so I put 2 in the frying pan and I fried them. I got a lovely bit of bread, buttered, sausages in, and French mustard.
I bet that was great.
With a bottle of wine, it was even better.
Good morning from the Sheffield Pensioners. Good morning.
Yes.
Ian Clark. Good morning, Callie Trix. He was in the bar last night, which is great.
Oh, is he over?
Duncan's on this morning. Good morning, Duncan, over there in Southern Ireland.
Southern Ireland.
Hope
Coming on the 7th of December. So,
you're our captain in 3 weeks, Steve. What a laugh that would be. Oh, and James is coming out on the 7th. How brilliant. Right, well...
Joseph has been on a cruise.
Yeah.
Ian Clark, I can't believe he's got time to watch this TV programme this morning.
It's fishing.
No, worse than fishing.
Why?
He's the man who's organising all the strikes.
Oh, that's okay. We want to talk about that
I was
later.
about to say half of England in strike. No, the whole bloody island's in strike, isn't it? I want to talk about that now.
Good morning, Rob Taverner. And Andy Buzz says, good morning to the 2 anchormen on the show. Can you tell that you're an anchorman? Because Steve's got anchors on his shoulders. I haven't got no anchors on my shoulders.
You've got an anchor
Hang on a second.
called Holly.
Hang on a second. I've got an itchy nose.
Oh, did I ever tell you the story about that?
Itchy nose. That
No.
means that's an argument,
No,
isn't it?
no. I told it. Oh, I forgot the story. I was going on holiday. This is God's truth. I forgot. And I told somebody the other night. Can I tell the story?
Yeah, but you say good morning to John.
Oh, good morning, John. Yes, from sunny Hamilton.
No, it's drenched in
Oh,
dreary.
goody. Oh, thank God for that, because he keeps saying it was sunny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not
oh,
no more.
At least he's being honest now. It's
Oh, that's
grey,
it.
bloody grey. Can I tell the
So
story?
tell the story.
You were picking your nose there. So it
Oh,
just,
well, I'm just-
no, I know. It
It's
reminded
an,
me. It
it's an
reminded me.
argument.
It reminded me of the story. I was going on holiday, boys and girls. You know, you get older, you've got hairs growing out your nose.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right. So a friend of mine says, Steve, you got to get this stuff. It's called feet.
Feet.
Oh.
Feet. Veet.
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 Veet. It's called Veet. And all you have to do is put a little bit on your nose and wash it off.
Right.
Oh God, they forgot to tell me it's supposed to be there like 30 seconds. I had it there for about 10 minutes. Anyway, I washed it off. This is the night before I'm going on holiday. And my nose was completely burnt. Complete. I turned up at the airport, they're looking at me as if I've been snorting cocaine all night. I'll
Oh,
never
dear.
do that again. I'll never shove anything up my nose.
Right, okay. John
sorry.
says we're not showing on Facebook this morning. Well, in fact, we must be, because a lot of people are talking to us on Facebook. So take a look on I Love Los Gigantes. It'll probably be there.
Yes.
Which
Because
is
our
great.
technical department are out on the run,
On the road,
on the road.
not on the run. They're not on the run.
They're not here.
No.
We've
no,
only
no.
got security.
So listen, this week I've got to tell you,
Yeah.
you've made the newspapers yet
Oh,
again.
bugger off.
Yes.
No, get out of
Yeah,
it.
you've
No.
made. Yes, you have. You've
No.
made the newspapers once again. Let me just find
How
it.
do you do this to me?
Right, there you go. Move your head. Tenerife breathes a sigh of relief as Chicken Boss is deported to Cuba for the foreseeable future. How do you get in the Scottish Sun every week? What is going on there?
I don't know.
That is ridiculous.
I'm being deported.
Do you know what? I know what's going to happen. You're going to want me to print these off and you're going to frame them in the shack,
Oh, I
aren't you?
love that, ain't it?
Yeah, should we do that?
Oh, that'd be
We'll do,
fantastic.
we will do that. We will. I think that's
I
the
believe
book
you
we
do
need.
that.
Which is, yeah, I would do that for you.
Oh, thank you.
Good
very
morning,
much.
Paul King. Good to see you.
Yes.
Lisa Craig, it is. I had to refresh. There you go. We are on Facebook, which is great. Ian Clark said it's too cold for fishing.
But not too cold to go and strike, is it, Ian?
Apparently, he's at work. He's at work.
What is it? All he does is pick the phone up. Right, go on, strike.
Right now,
Go
listen.
on, strike.
Listen, I'm going to have a drink of milk because I've got a drink this morning. Denmark Online. Good morning, Jeff.
I elsker det.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Is it that? Is it right? I don't know.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Well, it's good to see the Jeff Online. So
Yeah.
that's Denmark. That's
The
Southern Ireland.
Aussies will be on soon.
The Aussies will be on. So we are going so international. It's brilliant. Sarah Louise says it's great to be back in the cold. And good morning from Angie and Adi. They're all joining us this morning.
Very popular you are, aren't you?
I just want to pop to the media centre, if that's okay.
God, where are we going now?
Check this out. Do, 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 do. Do you know what that is? That is an old song of praise. And you know that lady conducting, you know who that is? That is Andy Budd's mum.
No.
Yeah, it's Andy Budd's mum, that is. How cool is that? So there you go.
When they say she was on Songs of Praise, I thought she was like sat in,
No.
in the church.
No, she was
And
good.
like the- and
Fight the good fight with all your... And she's there giving
That's
it...
it?
That's Andy Budd's mum. How absolutely awesomely cool is that?
That is cool.
Right, Joe said he's read a copy of my book
Our book.
and a copy of Stevie's book.
Oh, yes.
Must say, very similar,
Yes.
but he preferred your version.
Thank you very much.
Same
Yes.
words, absolutely
No,
same
no,
words.
I had a spell check.
Oh, yeah.
You want to check your spelling, your
Yeah.
book?
Oh, all right.
Thank
say
you,
no more.
Joseph. Thank
So
you
there you
very
go.
much. I
Right.
can sign it if you want.
Right, okay. I just want to... Listen, I want to talk about something this
Oh,
morning.
right, that makes a change.
No, I just want to talk about something that... What's all this?
I'm just posing myself.
You're posing.
Which pose?
I don't know. Oh, that was
Yeah.
Morecambe and Wise.
Morecambe and Wise.
Right, I want to talk about something that's very near and dear to us here in Tenerife, and that is fact.
What facts?
Fact. Fighting Against
Oh, yeah.
Cancer Tenerife.
You do a lot for them, don't
We
you?
do loads and loads for fact. I've just got to
I
go
supposed to give
here.
them a raffle ticket for tomorrow. I forgot.
Yeah, well, we can. You can do that now because they're all watching.
Not a
Sue's
raffle ticket, a
online.
raffle prize.
That's right. Now I've got to find
Forgot
this.
about that.
That's what we sent up.
Oh.
Because tomorrow, they've got a fantastic day going on at the George,
And
right?
George.
I'm going to read a little press release for you, and you'll be able to see exactly what it is, right? It says, please mention our fact fundraiser on Sunday, the 27th of November, at the George Family Sports Bar, starting at 1 o'clock. Sunday menus available, or just pop in for a drink and have a look around. There's entertainment, Christmas craft fair, which is great, auction, raffle, tombola, jigsaw sale, I don't know what that means, lucky dip, guess the amount in the duck, and fact merchandise is on sale. I'm looking down it 'cause it's a bit of a press release, it's great. Now it says, please convey our grateful thanks to all of the businesses that have donated prizes and continue to support fact so generously throughout the year. So go along with full pockets and help raise as much as you can. But the reason I want to talk about fact
Yeah.
this morning
Yeah.
is because you get a lot of people here that are maybe retired or got some time on their hands, and they're all looking for something to do. A lot of them go and volunteer in the charity shops and things like that.
Get pissed.
Well, I don't think you can say that on television.
Well, you know, sorry.
No, say no more. But there are people that are, because it's not a shop and it's not visual, there are other organisations that need help, and FACT is one of them, right? So what FACT need is they need people who can translate and drive and take people to and from appointments and the like. It actually says FACT still need more volunteer drivers, translators. They pay your expenses, so you're not out of pocket. You're not.
All right.
Yeah. And especially in the Los Gigantes, Puerto Santiago area, because sadly, their client base, fighting against cancer Tenerife, is growing a little. So, and the more people that contract cancer, the more they have to do. And in this area, they could do with a few more drivers. So if you live in here and you're looking for a little something to do,
Help them out.
yeah, go onto their webpage, their Facebook page, and offer your services, and it's
See,
great.
my question has always been, Eddie, does the hospitals not supply that?
No.
So how does the Spanish people then get up to Santa Cruz?
Well, I don't know. That's not my problem. My problem is
Yeah.
that we've got a fabulous organisation of volunteers,
No, absolutely.
And-
they do a fantastic job.
and they need your help to get a few more drivers, just to get people to and from their appointments.
I just don't understand why the hospitals don't do that.
Well, do you know, you could say this about every charity, because
Yeah.
I always thought, there should be no need for people like FACT, really. It should be done by the governments
yeah,
and
that's what I
whatever.
think, yeah.
But it isn't, and thank God we've got people that are prepared to get involved and
help
give their
them out.
time to help other people. So if you want to do a little bit of volunteer work for FACT, you can go onto Isle of Los Gigantes or any of our sites, drop them a little message and say, listen guys, I've got a bit of time on my hands. I don't want nothing for it. If you can pay me petrol, that'd be great.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
And you get to meet some nice people that
Yeah.
you're transporting. And don't forget, it could happen to any one of us.
Absolutely.
Any one of us could
My mum
contract
came out with a
cancer.
fantastic saying, Eddie.
What was that?
You've got to have a reason to wash your face in the morning. And a lot of people here are retired. They wake up in the morning and
Yeah.
you can only sunbathe so much, can't you? You can only go so brown.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice if, I'm going to take Jeannie up to the hospital, Candelaria. Nice drive out, our purpose in life.
Yeah.
Meet some new friends, as you said.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And it's really good. But FACT are no different from any other organisation, in so much as they do need the volunteers to help them continue
Yeah.
the fabulous work they
The
do.
problem we have in this area is people come and go all the time, don't they?
Yeah.
So they had members of FACT, and I know two good friends. They went back to England.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that they're two down. So they need to replace them, don't they?
Of course.
People just come and go, come and go.
Let me tell you how I got involved with FACT.
How did you get involved in FACT?
Well, when we first got the bar, I decided I wanted to do something for our community. So I was talking about it the one day in the bar, and I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shave my head. And Holly says,
I remember that.
Holly says, you are not.
I remember that.
And I said, excuse me, that's my head.
I wouldn't shave my head.
No, I would. And I raised over 1,300 euros
I remember
for it.
that.
It was great. But then I thought, I've got this money. Who am I going to give it to? I had no idea. And what happened was, I went actively seeking a charity that didn't charge administration costs.
Oh, we talked about that, didn't we, last
Yeah.
week?
And I found this guy, Dave, and I says,
David Lynn.
yeah, the stringer. I said, listen, Dave, I didn't know it was Dave at the time. I said, listen, I've got some money I want to give to charity. I want you to tell me a bit about your charity. And he told me everything about it, and I fell in love with the charity because every penny that goes to FACT goes to the causes it needs to. People don't get paid. You might get your expenses paid, but I think it's brilliant. So listen, guys, if you can help FACT, just get on and get in touch with them. You can get in touch on most of the Tenerife Facebook pages because they're all over the place. Brenda says their local radio station asks people to donate things to fill up the van, and then they have online auction for each item, and they make loads of money every year. Well, that's a
Who's
great
that
idea.
for, Brenda?
Yeah, who's it for? Did you donate your unlimited amazing chicken? Says Sarah Louise.
Well, I normally give a prize for the raffle.
Yeah, well, I've been asked to ask you.
Yeah, and I completely forgot about
Well,
it.
these people can collect it when you come back. Do you want to?
Yes,
Do you want
absolutely.
to commit?
Yes, I always give a meal for two. Always.
Two. You're feeling generous.
Yeah, I always do.
For
I always
two?
do. For FACT.
I thought you'd have gone. There's a meal for one, so the other person had to pay.
No,
when
we
they
do
come.
that. No.
All right.
Yeah, but there's a clause. There is a clause. A meal
All right.
for two.
Oh, what's the clause?
Vegetarians. Perfectly.
Vegetarians.
Yeah, perfectly alcoholics.
Yeah.
Yeah, play
Vegetarian.
chips, a bit of salad.
Vegetarian.
I always give a meal for two for FACT. I
Yeah.
always, and David Linden, who've gone back, always. But I can't remember. Somebody sent me a message, and I said yes, no problems. I'll sort it out, and I bloody forgot about
Well,
it.
there you go.
Today it's like Eddie will sort that out. Eddie will do a nice certificate.
No, it's for two. Well, I'll do you a certificate and I'll.
Yeah,
and
meal
I'll
for
drop
two,
it.
Eddie. Don't put a zero at the end.
Meal for vegetarian to
Alcoholic.
Only available to alcoholics.
Yeah, only available Sunday, Mondays.
Sundays and Mondays. Is that's what you close?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I always help out them.
So we'll sort that out. And
I don't really give to charities, you know that, because of my beliefs. But FACT, Eddie,
Ian
FACT.
said that's all right. I'll bring Lisa.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, she drinks. Yeah, she drinks like a fish. She
Yes,
does.
and she don't eat much chicken.
No, she doesn't. She's vegetarian.
I know.
And the two of them are right alkies. Where is the alky this morning?
He's probably recovering from last night.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because there was vicious rumours going around the village this week, wasn't there? There was two people impersonating my brothers.
Well, I don't think they were impersonating.
Well,
No, sure.
Well, the truth will come out one day, because I've asked for the sheriff's court in Glasgow. I want a DNA test, and
Oh, there you go. There's Sue from FACT.
it's Sue. It was
yeah.
Sue that asked me. Sorry, Sue.
She says,
yes.
thank you, Eddie and Steve. Unfortunately, there is no help for transport to hospital. Patients rely on family, friends, or FACT for help. We also can help with the advice on benefits and other practical help. So, you know, it is a great cause. So, get involved.
Get involved. So
And,
he's sorting it out. Sorry about that.
and,
It's been so busy though, hasn't it?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
I've been so busy. If I hadn't been going on holiday, I'd be on to them. I'd be getting a lift to the hospital.
Yeah, you probably would. Brenda says it's for the local kids at Christmas, which I think that's great. I do, I think. And you know something? We say, oh, it should be down to government and everything. But, you know, people like to help. You know, people want to help others.
Yeah.
The world is not full of bad people. The world is generally full of good people. There you go, Tracy saying good luck tomorrow, Sue, with you down at the George. Brilliant. Now, before we go any further,
How further can we go?
We can go, well, further. We have, I've got fed up. I mean, it's a great show. I loved it. They've got a new advert for the Heritage chart. They've got a new advert on XPTV1. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that this week. I'm not doing that. Our end of part one is different this week.
He just had libs. I just turn up and just sit here.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on. I've no idea, Eddie.
Let me put it to you like this. XPTV1, because we're off air until Christmas Eve.
Christmas special.
Christmas special,
We're
Christmas
coming back.
Eve.
Christmas special.
Christmas
I'll
Eve.
have some videos of Cuba.
Yeah. Oh, great. This
This is how I got this uniform, isn't it?
What's that say? I wish people would stop coming in and making me work. I'm trying to listen to you. You tell them here.
Go and strike it.
Morning, Mick Davis. So, right, our friends at XPTV1, because we're off air for a while, they wanted to say...
It's not a while.
Seasons.
Few weeks.
Yeah, but it's a long time between now and Christmas.
Christmas is... Chinese are selling trees, Eddie. Christmas is here.
There you go. We're going to take a break, have a greetings message from XPTV1, and we'll be back right after this.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Santa here, and I'm rather busy with my little elves in the workshop. And when XPTV1 sent me a letter asking for me to wish everybody a season's greetings and happy holiday, I couldn't refuse. Who else will we listen to whilst working away in the workshop? Well, here it is. Season's greetings and happy holidays from all the team at XPTV1. Ho, ho, ho!
Thank you. XPTV1, that's going to be the first Christmas greeting we've had so far, which is brilliant. Sue, yes.
We're on the Christmas train then.
Yeah, we are.
A bit early in November.
Great. Well, we're there. But Sue, Steve said yes, if you want to make the voucher for the Chicken Shack meal.
Yes, Sue.
Yeah, please
I'm
do.
not very good at technology.
Please do.
I'm Eddie.
No.
No, I don't do technology.
Good morning, Jerry and Harry. How are you? My mustard is going down a treat. So go on, you were saying we're on the Christmas train.
Yeah, well, I don't do Christmas yet.
Really?
Yeah, just it's November.
Yeah.
We've still got, in Spain, Tenerife, we've still got a celebration to do before Christmas. You know what it is?
No idea.
Yes.
Is it what, bathing the donkeys?
No.
Oh.
I'll give you a clue. All the kids collect all the empty cans of pop or beer and they tie them all together.
Yeah. Oh, no.
You know what it is?
Oh.
Yeah, San Andreas. St. Andrews. St.
God.
Andrews. It's a patron saint of alcoholics.
No way. Oh,
You've seen it, haven't you?
God, it drives me.
Yeah, that's. I'm never here. I'm always shut, so I never see it. I've
It's
seen it
the
a few times.
noisiest day in the. Oh God, no. Good morning, Eileen. I can never pronounce that name. Shelmadine.
Shelmadine. Yes. It's Tunisian.
Is it Tunisian?
Yeah.
Get away. Unbelievable. Right, now listen, guys. Have you got a subject today?
Yes.
Well, we'll get to it in a minute.
Oh.
Right.
Have you got a subject? Because you've just waffled on again.
What date?
Having complaints.
What date is the Three Kings? Well, it's not till January.
Who mentioned that?
Tracy Fagan.
Oh, you heathen. Absolute heathen. How do you not know the Three Kings? The 12 days of Christmas.
My true love said to me.
It is unbelievable, you lot. Unbelievable.
Well, it's not you lot.
Jesus was born on the 25th of December. 12 days of Christmas. It took the Three Kings 12 days to find Jesus. Okay. So when they found him, it was on the 6th of January. Eddie, did these people not go to church? Did they not go? Sorry.
Are you okay?
No, it upsets me. Upsets me.
What tablets are you on this morning?
I've taken my high blood pressure tablets.
Okay, right.
I took a paracetamol because I had a bottle of wine last night with that lovely sausages and the mustard.
Okay.
What's the other one I took this morning?
Rabies?
Could it be? I
Could
tell
be
you what though,
rabies, yeah.
I did any of that Viagra, a little bit of morning glory
Yeah.
with my breakfast.
Please don't. I know it's the last show of the season, but we don't want to be taken off air again. Say no more.
Which means Tracy, thank you, Steve. I'll be there. Where?
Oh, great.
Where's she going to be?
Yeah.
Oh, here. Well, well,
Three
that's the big.
Kings.
3 Kings and 6th of January. Everywhere's shut. Big holiday. But the kings arrived the night before on the camels, like the Bible. The 3 kings. They bring sesame seeds. They bring holy myrrhs. They bring. What is it?
I don't think it's sesame seeds.
What is it?
It's frankincense, gold and myrrh.
I got myrrh, Frank.
No, you've got Ollie Myrrhs.
Well, you have something to do with that.
Yeah, somebody.
Oh, you know what I meant.
It's-
I did it a couple of times. I'm not doing it anymore. The council know I will never do it again. I presented the 3 Kings in Los Gigantes many years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, and I swore to them, don't ever ask me to do this again, Eddie.
Why?
Because I was all dressed up with the theme. The 3 Kings, they had the big gear on, they were kings, and we had all these other people, and they dressed me up apparently as a shepherd. Yeah. Thank God. Nobody's got any pictures. I've never seen any. And they got this costume out. You know those purple sweets from Quality Streets?
Yeah.
Well, the costume was made of that colour and that texture.
Ooh.
I looked like a giant Quality Street sweet. Never do it again.
Right.
Never.
Trace, let's just put you out your misery here. It's the 5th and the 6th January, right? You've never been before. Can you never?
No,
been
5th's not a holiday. It's
No, 6th. Listen, if you get stuck, right, go to YouTube, watch the show again.
Yeah, but it's really just for kids.
Yeah.
I remember that guy from England said to be arrested for that. I said, who be arrested? I said, who's going to be arrested? Because we have the 3 Kings on the stage, don't we? Not just here, all over Spain.
Yeah,
Santa
everywhere.
Cruz, they comes in by helicopter.
They did in when Jack was at school in a decade.
And the deck, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I think we used to bring them down by camels, but now health and safety, you're not allowed to bring them by camels. They come down by trailer.
Yeah. And so you send them down in a much more dangerous, environmentally friendly helicopter.
Yeah, he's trained, isn't he? He's trained.
Of course, when Jesus was born, Westland helicopters were all over the place, weren't they?
Yeah.
God, that makes sense, right?
Something for you to watch on Netflix.
We are trying to be as authentic as we can. When Jesus was born, we had a helicopter. Yeah.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Oh,
What's happening?
Duncan's over. His brother is over on Tuesday, and he's coming to say hi. But sadly, he has no mustard.
I don't need any more bloody mustard.
No, you don't need it. You don't need it. But they can't get none because you've had it all.
If anyone's coming over, I'm collecting lovely little what you call them, bite bits from
Cool.
Marks and Spencer's.
Oh, I thought you were going to say coins.
His guys.
I'm collecting coins. I'm missing 2 £1 and a £2
Bloody
coin.
coins, do I?
No, you don't.
Can't eat them, can I? No, you know,
Chocolate
Marks and
ones?
Spencer's have got a fabulous display of Christmas bites.
Really.
Yeah.
Really. You know, I've let me explain what I think's happened. I mean, I could be wrong, but let me tell you what I think has happened. I think Steve has had a clear up in the house, and he's managed to clear a whole shelf, and he's not comfortable with having an empty shelf. So this, I think, could be the start of his next appeal. Do you want to?
You're nearly right, Eddie.
I know I am.
You're
yeah.
nearly right.
Yeah.
I purchased a little freezer, an extra freezer. So I thought I'll keep my household things in the small new freezer and the big chest freezer for all my gifts.
You're gonna need another chest freezer.
No, this is a massive chest. My mother was in that chest freezer.
Oh,
She's not in it now, obviously.
Okay.
But it's massive. It's absolutely massive. You can sleep in it.
brilliant.
Right. So anyway, yeah, Christmas, Marks and Spencer's Christmas bites, I think they're called. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what they're called. I just think that you have got an illegal supply chain
Don't worry about that.
coming in from the UK. That's what I think. Saying how much.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Right now,
They
that's
want to know
not.
about this uniform.
Yeah,
Have
they-
I ever told the story?
Just several times.
Oh,
yes.
have I?
Yes,
Oh, all right. I don't know what I talk about.
just once or twice.
All
just
right.
once
So
or twice.
they know about the story about the uniform then.
Yeah, but you can tell them again.
no,
'cause
if
we
they,
got,
if they know, they know. If they
no,
don't,
but
they don't.
we have new viewers.
Does
now.
anybody not know the story about this uniform? Please put your hand up now. Or forever. What is it to say?
Hold your peace.
Hold your peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's closer to the truth than you think. It's all right. Did you want to do the story now? Because
Yeah, I just remember the story about Iceland. I tell the story last
an
week.
officer and a gentleman. He is neither. He is neither.
Did I tell you the story about? It couldn't have been. It was Monday. I went on Monday, so I haven't told you the story. So about the French mustard story, right? So I goes to Iceland.
Not the French mustard story.
You won't believe this. So I went to Iceland in a decade about 4 weeks ago. I wanted French mustard. Didn't have any. So I went in, and little Julie, Northern Ireland girl. She's a little midget. You know her? She's a lovely girl.
No.
Yeah, she had a boyfriend many years ago called John Los Giantes, but they broke up. They're still good friends, though. Good friends. So I went in. I said, Julie, there's no French mustards. She said, oh, British, I don't have any. I said, why not? I need to. She said, we don't have any. Maybe I'll get some for Christmas for you. I went, all right, Julie, do you want anything else? I said, no, I don't want anything else. I want the French mustard. All right, so I went away, and that's where we put the SOS out, didn't we?
Is that what happened?
Yes. And all of a sudden, I'm up to about 17 jars of French bloody mustard now. So I went in on Monday because I needed some cheddar cheese, because somebody brought me over some beautiful Scottish soda scones. You have cheddar cheese and Branston pickle on it under the grill. Beautiful, but no cheddar cheese. So I went in on Monday to get some cheddar cheese. And Julie says, you all right? Oh, yeah, cheddar cheese. Oh, I've got plenty of cheddar cheese. And she says to me, oh, I see you've got enough French mustard. She watches this show.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Then.
And I said, you know, she's like, I bloody see you on television. And she said, why didn't you say last Saturday about you wanted some cheddar cheese? She said, I'm sure you would have got some this morning.
Yeah, probably. Say that more. And also, Sue, he looks nothing like Richard Gere. You're not tall enough, are you?
I do like Richard Gere.
No, you don't.
Thank you, Sue.
You do not look like Richard
And he can go,
Gere.
fame himself, Captain Pugwash, Ian Clark.
James says, Steve, do you need spreadable cheese?
Yes.
Oh, God.
No, they bring over a fabulous, it's vintage, spreadable cheddar cheese. You brought too many of that. You brought about 8 tubs of this. 2 or 3 will do, James. 2 or 3.
I am completely losing the plot here.
No, this is a beautiful cheddar cheese. I'm sure you get extra mild
Yes, but
and mature.
How come everyone on our chat line here knows what your shopping list is
Oh, James
before
is
you
an
come?
expert.
Oh,
James is an expert. He knows.
Unbelievable.
We went live once. He was in Tesco's going up and down the aisles with a camera. I'm going to go back a bit. What was that? Yeah.
yes, that's quite right. Thank you, Andy. Holding your peace is what you have to do between rounds of oi in the 60s bar once the seal has been broken. Say no more. Just agree. Just say yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
lovely.
understand.
Don't matter.
what-
Don't matter.
what-
You carry on with your shopping list.
Right.
I
No,
want
I'm
to.
getting ready for Christmas because I'm away having a holiday. But when I get back, I'll need some last minute things.
I want to talk football just before we go to the break. Not your bit of football,
All right.
my bit of football.
Oh, I've already talked
Right?
about football. I've got an exclusive, everybody. You got to stay tuned because I've got, as you know, my bit of the show is the most important part,
Of
and I've
course.
got a really good part. You won't get this on the BBC.
Yes, Ian, you're quite right. Eddie, you'll have to start your own shopping list because Steve won't share.
He doesn't need to have a shopping list. He's got Holly.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Holly's organised.
Yeah. Good morning, Shelley Greaves. Michelle, how are you doing?
Yeah, she's another one and all. She's gone Black Friday shopping today, and I told her it's Saturday.
No way.
Yeah, but apparently it's black all week.
What do you mean it's black all week?
Well, according to Michelle, it's black all week. And I says, the Chicken Shack, we had White Tuesday, Yellow Wednesday, Brown Thursday, and Black Friday.
Rainbow then.
Is it?
No, not really. Well, just saying.
Up above the rainbow.
I know, Zippy. I know. Oh, Jeffrey.
So Michelle's just woke up. It's
It's all weekend, she says.
25 minutes to 12. She must have done about a bottle of Havana last night.
You reckon?
And also,
What? But it's not Black Friday if it's going on all weekend.
it's going on bloody week.
What's the matter with people?
And it's a con. Can I just tell you it's a con? Because I wanted to organise my holiday for this summer. I'm going to South Korea. So I went on the internet last night. Eddie was trying to talk to me last night. I'm going, leave me alone. I'm trying to book a flight. I thought Black Friday. Iberia said it was 40% off.
Yeah.
So I went on. Like hell it was. It was the same price as last week. So there was no sale. So why did false advertising?
But you don't know that. The price is going to be more this week and they discounted it.
No, I checked the price last week.
Oh.
I checked the price last week. Specifically.
Yeah, but you know, you can check the price of a flight in 1 minute and go back online and it's double.
But they're advertising Black Friday. 40% off.
I don't know. Why is it called Black Friday?
Oh, come on, Eddie. Oh, come on.
No.
It's nothing to do with a policeman killing a black man, is it?
Well, no.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Oh, I know this one. Oh, yes. One over Eddie. Woo! Boom, boom. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Continue.
What?
Tell me why it's Black Friday.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, I do know. It's when America, when Wall Street collapsed.
when Wall Street collapsed.
Collapsed. Something to do with that. Michelle told me last night.
Really?
I can't remember what she told me.
I like that, Rob. Fluctuations.
Clear your cookies, Steve.
Clear your cookies.
What's that mean?
On your computer, clear your cookies. Clear your cookies and then you'll get a decent price. Rob says it's fluctuation. I don't know what it is, to be honest.
How clear your cookies?
Yeah.
And I don't get a cheaper flight.
Well, yeah, because your cookies kind of remember which website you've been on and doing what. You clear your cookies and you don't know you've been there. Go back on booking site on a different device. That's the same as clearing your cookies. Oh, I'm going to have to give him a lesson then.
I don't understand that.
Ah, there you go. Michelle says I've never seen you stuck for words, Steve.
Yeah, I don't understand it all. So if I went on my machine,
Yeah.
right, and to book a flight to South Korea,
Yeah.
and it comes up 1,400,
Yeah, it leaves a cookie.
you can go on your machine.
A bit different.
Why?
Because the cookies remember the price that you've looked at.
That's a bit unfair, isn't it? That's like going to Mercadona in Port Santiago and getting a bottle of milk for £1 and going to Las Americas and it's £2.
Do you know when you've been on a website and it says accept all cookies and you go, oh yeah, I'll accept them.
Yeah, because you can't go further.
Yeah, so you do that. But then you have to go and clear your cookies out your system.
And how do you clean your cookies out of your system?
You go to I'll have to show you. I can't, I'm not sitting giving you a computer lesson.
Is that true, really?
Like, yeah, it is. More or less.
So people... Oh,
So
right.
over the years, you've probably spent $3.5 million more than you should have done. Jackie Nicholas, good morning, you guys. Eddie, I've got a pork pie from Ludlow for you. Hope Steve enjoyed his sausages. Oh, Jackie, I love you. Thank you so much.
I call him Jackie instead of Jackie. Jackie, I told him you got a present. I didn't tell him what it was. He wanted to know. I told you you should have given it to me anyway.
Yeah, here you go. Here's another tip for you, right? Sue Lee says, look at bookings on booking.com, come off the site, and then you'll get an email with a discounted price. Aha! You can clean your cookies with milk. That's not true, actually, to be honest.
I miss a travel agency. I really do.
Yeah, well, they don't exist. Well, they do exist, but
No, they went out of business.
no, they're still.
Because my friend along the road, Alexandra, remember Alexandra, everybody? Bon Aya, a travel agency. That was with the good old days when the government wasn't involved. I used to go buy my tickets with cash. You can't buy tickets with cash anymore.
Well, I think everything's going internet and
No chicken
cashless
shack, no
society.
chicken shack.
Right.
So yeah, so I'm not happy about that.
Actually, that was a good post that you put on the other day
Thank you.
about
Thank you,
accepting
Eddie.
cash
About the
only.
£50.
Yeah.
After 30
Brilliant.
transactions, it's worth £1.50.
I see, Jackie knows you. She said, oh no, I thought you might have forgot.
No, Jackie. I don't know. Did I call you Janice earlier on?
Yeah, you probably did. Probably
not.
did.
I've called you anything else, haven't I? Yeah, no, I was telling about the sausages. That's why I had mustard. Did you see the beginning of the show, Jackie? I had mustard all
everything.
down my shirt. Yeah.
Great.
Keep using cash. Michelle, yeah, let's go down to Michelle buy an apartment. 1.1 million. There you go, Michelle. You'll be arrested.
She'd love it.
I once bought my car cash. You can't do that anymore either.
Nope.
You can't walk in.
No.
You can't walk in with cash. You can't just walk in buy a car, $7,000, there you are.
There you go. Duncan's saying flights from Southern Ireland to Tenerife at one point were €29 to get here, but 250 to get back.
Don't go back, that's what happened to me.
Simple. Say no more. Don't go back.
Say no more.
Right, listen, we're going to advertise ourselves.
Oh right,
Yeah.
that subject.
Yeah, and then it's your subject. No, but restaurants and bars, you can pay cash. Of course you can. So we're going to advertise
I wonder if
ourselves.
Michelle's ever had anybody turned up with cash. Have you, Michelle? Just a simple yes or no. Did anyone try to buy a property with cash?
Like a carry bag full of cash.
Like the old days, like the Russians used to do.
Oh, it used to happen in Birmingham as well. Right, we're going to advertise ourselves. We'll be back right after this.
Join us at 60s Bar in Los Gigantes for games, quizzes, karaoke and much, much more. We are located just down the steps in front of the pharmacy. A friendly, local pub, perfect for you and your family. 60s Bar, Los Gigantes.
Everybody has fun at the Chicken Shack. Where else can you go to get a fabulous meal, fabulous entertainment? Well, safely. Great drinks, all at the right price. The atmosphere is tremendous. Join us at the Chicken Shack. For reservations, call 922 862459. The Chicken Shack in Puerto Santiago. Or join us on Facebook at the Chicken Shack Fan Club.
I'm sure I counted
There was
4.
5 chickens.
No, I thought there were 4.
There was none.
No,
Unless
no.
you've ate one.
No, I haven't had one.
Had a haircut, hold the haircut.
There were 4 chickens. Tracy will tell us anyway. I'm sure there were 4 chickens. Right, here we go. Last quarter of an hour of the show. I want to talk about
That's
football.
my subject.
Yeah, I just want to talk about football because what we see definitely 4 because yeah, but this runs into your subject, doesn't it?
Well, start running fast.
All I'm doing is I'm giving you a build-up to give you a bigger effect on your subject.
All right then, go
I'm
on.
giving you a professional introduction, as it were. What's going on out there?
Andy Bucks thinks we've done the advert in the church.
You think so? Oh, we've done in the church this one. Well, we're going to do some new adverts. Oh, Strange Echo on that. Ah, right. Well, that's it. Strange Echo. So here we go. What's happening at the World Cup? I mean, Germany got beat by Japan.
Did you see him cleaned up the stadium?
That was what I was going to talk
How
about.
many of them over here?
That was great. Germany got beat by Japan.
Japanese are a wonderful nation.
Really, are they?
Yeah, honestly.
And then Argentina lost.
Remember I told you that story about different nationalities I had sex with?
Yeah,
Do you remember the Japanese one?
yeah,
God, yeah, we'll leave it at that.
yeah, because we want to stay on air.
Yeah. Who are you talking about?
Well, we were talking about football.
Yeah,
Right?
Germany, Japan.
Argentina got beat. England, I had been in the bar last night, excuse me.
England, bloody
England,
Can
they
I-
still haven't beaten the USA
Can
yet.
I just point out,
What?
Eddie, they're the only country in the whole world that actually boycotted the World Cup was
Yeah.
Scotland.
Really?
Yeah, we boycotted it completely. Against the human rights of women and the gay rights and the way they treated the migrants, workers. Scotland just boycotted it completely.
I've got to say,
That security just went by
yeah,
there.
security.
You didn't have any clothes on.
Yeah, just one.
Security just walked by there with no clothes on.
I've got to say though, Jeff's quite right. After
What's Jeff saying?
Well, the World Cup has been brilliant. I've got to say that actually, if you take all the controversy away, the fact that it was bought and everything by Sepp Blatter and all this, you take all that away, and then you take away the LBGQT plus problems,
Yeah.
and you take away
The immigrants problem.
the immigrant. No, the drinking in
The drinking problem, yeah.
It really has, and I don't watch football. I don't like football. Well, I'm not saying I don't like it, but it's not my game. But I do watch the World Cup, and I've got to be honest, I've really quite enjoyed it until he turned up. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Until he turned up and says, "Have a look at this."
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, wasn't it? That's what I'm talking about.
Now I don't know who this is.
This is a friend of mine, Eddie. I told you about. I've got people all over the world.
Yeah.
I won't tell you his real name.
No, please don't.
We call him Superman. He's from Thailand, and he's in Qatar. Qatar have flown him from Thailand over to Qatar to work as a masseur.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He's a...
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
No, you carry on. Everybody who's watching this chat's going to go, oh, okay.
You know, he
Masseur, right.
Yeah, he's a masseur from
Yeah.
Thailand.
Yeah, well, that'd be the place to be then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's no happy endings or anything with him.
Well, you don't know
no,
that.
I know that. He's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Worked at a 5-star hotel in Bangkok.
Yeah, there you go.
So, fabulous. So he's over there working for money. Paid good money. Good money, Eddie.
Yeah.
So, next minute he sends me a message yesterday morning. He says to me, you know where I go? I says, what? You know where I go? I says, no, I don't know where you go. He says, I go to football. I said, you go to the football? He said, I go. I says, when? Today. I go England. I go see England and America. I said, you going to watch England? I go. I said, you don't even like bloody England. He said, I get paid. I said, what do you get paid? He said, I got paid. Government pay me go.
You know what? I'm gonna put a translation subtitle on
I
it.
said, can we just slow down, Superman? What's happening? Basically, he's in Qatar working as a masseur. The government have got them all in and given him money to go and support England. So he gets this scarf, and he's got a flag, and he's got his little badge. You see his fingers ticket. That gets him in. That thing round his neck. That's his ticket. That gets him in. And he said, I go tomorrow too. I says, what? I go tomorrow, but I don't know who I support. He doesn't know who he's supporting today. Who's playing today? He's making money on the side.
So you're telling me that the Qatarian
Government
are paying people
Yes.
to fill the stadiums?
Yes. He's got paid.
But have you seen what, I think it was Saudi Arabia, I'm not sure, they did well. They're each getting a Rolls Royce.
Who got Rolls Royce?
One of the teams, they're getting a Rolls Royce or something. Rob says that kid must be very hands-on. Yeah, I'm sure. And good morning, Tim Elliott. How are you? John says that Scotland boycotted the World Cup because of the lack of drink.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah.
Tim Elliott.
Yeah.
He's just up in all. Do people stay in bed longer than Saturday morning?
They must do, mate. If you weren't here, I probably would.
I'm up early every morning. Tell her what time I was up this morning, Eddie. Well, don't tell her then.
Sorry, I was just reading.
Oh, Rick John. There is a podcast available on the interweb about
King Juan Carlos affair, which led to his abdication. Great. Listen for anyone who's interested in. Search for Karina and the King. Great. You were up at 4:15. How fantastic. Must be early fish. Say no more. Right. So going back to your friend. So.
Superman. We call him Superman.
Yeah, but are there not enough people to fill the stadiums then?
Obviously not.
Well, it must be costing them an absolute fortune.
They've got a fortune. They spent £220 billion doing it, didn't they?
Yeah.
We did that last week, didn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know how much he gets paid. I never asked the golden question. I should have asked him how much. But he's got football matches today to go to. So obviously, I don't know. He's supposed to be there masseuring them. Maybe he does that at night time. I've no idea. He was very excited. He felt. I think he felt as if he was going to get a British passport after last night.
Don't be stupid.
But he was that excited. I can always tell when Superman's excited.
Like, oh yes, of course you would. Ian says I'd go if somebody paid me. Yeah, well, I'm sure we all would.
But if these cameras zoom in, you see people supporting, like Norway, with slanty eyes.
Norwegians haven't got slanty eyes.
That's what I'm saying. They're all from bloody Bangladesh and Thailand
You're
and Taiwan.
being very, very racist.
Am I being racist?
Yes, you are. You called me racist for using a Scottish accent. Didn't you now? You did, you know you
I
did.
tried to Birmingham. I think Birmingham.
You couldn't do a Birmingham accent.
You be from Black Country.
No, you
Black
be
Country. You be from Birmingham.
You are so bad.
Yeah, you do your Scottish. I'll do the Birmingham.
At least my Scottish accent kind of gets there. I mean,
No, which part of Scotland's that?
somewhere you've not been, probably
Yeah, it
deported.
sounds nothing like it. Sounds like an Indian.
So right, listen. What was that?
The
The
stadium needs
Rent-a-mobs.
because Scotland's reserved loads of seats
And then didn't turn up.
Thank you, Matt. Matt is lovely.
Yes, there you go. Rob, that's more Rowley Regis your accent was this.
What's the Roffy Regis?
You don't even know what Rowley Regis is.
Martin Louis is the youngest guy who's ever been on one of these cruises. You know the cruises all the old pensioners go on?
The Saga Cruises.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
goes on them.
Well, God,
I
don't
think
blame
he's
you.
trying to find an old super grand or somebody.
I don't know.
He goes on them, dirty
get-
old man.
They get one in Qatar at the moment.
What's a guitar?
Can you name 3 guitar players?
Yeah.
Go on then.
You've got Sting.
Oh yeah, okay. Eric Clapton.
Yeah, and yeah, I did, my brain was going right.
love
Sting's
it.
coming to Tenerife next
Or
June.
essentially.
We're all going. Eddie's organising the bus. If you want to come on the bus, get your names down. I need a deposit though. Right, I'll give you my bank account details.
The only time I'm going to see Sting is if he turns up at the bar and does a couple of numbers.
No, he's coming to Tenerife.
He's not coming to my bar.
He's not coming to the chicken shack.
Well, I'm not going to see him then.
If Mohammed doesn't come to the mountain must come to Mohammed.
Yes, absolutely. Get down the bar. Sting, down the bar. I am going to see Jackie Abbott and Paul Heaton
I like them.
when I go back to the UK.
I like them.
Yeah, they used to be the beautiful set. Well, actually, Paul Heaton was one of
Beautiful voice.
the House Martins.
That's right.
It's happy
Yeah.
hour again. So, is that your subject? Have you done it?
You just completely knocked me off my pedestal.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Look. There's your little man. Right? There's your little man.
Little man.
There's your little man.
Superman.
One of your renter crowds.
It's Superman. I've got more pictures, but I won't send you them.
Well,
I've got
that's
more.
good.
I was just saying the World Cup's an absolute disaster, Eddie.
No, I'm
An
actually
absolute
enjoying
disaster. No, you read into people who paid 400 quid to stay in a tent.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
been eaten alive by flies.
Yeah, I know this, but
The World Cup should never have went to Qatar.
well, where would you have sent it then?
It should have went to America, Ed. That's who. 2010. America should have won it,
You think?
and we wouldn't have had all these problems. And the other
Do you
thing,
know
as I
it's-
said last week, they should have just bloody boycotted it like Scotland did. These countries should have just boycotted it. And him, what's his name? That captain of that bloody English team. Oh, I'm going to wear my rainbow flag. I'm going to wear it. One love, one love, one love. I'm going to do it. FIFA, you're not going to wear it. You're not going to wear it. He doesn't wear it. Can you imagine Luther King? Not Arthur, that was his brother.
Arthur Luther King.
No, who's Arthur?
Do you mean Martin?
Martin Luther King. Do you imagine if the police says, Martin, if you march, we're going to give you a yellow card. All right, sorry, I'm not going to march. What did Martin Luther King do? He bloody marched, didn't he? Red card, yellow card, go to prison. He didn't care. He was doing it. And they don't have Eric Accordes, that's the Spanish word. England team should have kept the badges on or just go home. They're there for the money.
No, do you know something? No, sorry.
What, sorry what?
Nah, I don't think any sort of movement should be allowed to interfere with the game of football. You see, they're using that as
But
a
they're kneeling.
stage.
They're bloody kneeling.
Yeah, but that's the same for me. You know, I mean, it was like when they did the BLM stuff and Lewis Hamilton had them kneeling on.
Yeah, I don't like him.
No, that same. And whether it's BLM or LBGQT plus whatever it is, should not be allowed. I'm sorry, it's using.
I agree with you, Eddie.
Yeah, but it's using a
agree with
world
you.
highlighted event.
I agree with you, Eddie, but you can't go to Qatar with the human rights records.
Listen, we've had this little conversation before.
Don't remember this.
No, this little conversation where we've said, well, there shouldn't be things like charity. It should be down to the government.
Yeah.
Right? It should be down to
Yeah.
the government of an individual country. But it's the law of that country. It's, you know.
Sue is spot on.
No.
Why no yellow cards for taking the knee?
Yeah. You see, the thing is, it's the law in that country. If you don't want to go to a place where homosexuality is illegal, don't go.
That's what I'm saying from the beginning. They shouldn't have went.
Yeah, don't go.
England, Europe should have boycotted it. They should have had the Muslim homophobic World Cup to themselves.
Yeah,
That's what they should have done.
yeah,
Shouldn't they have?
yeah. You see, the thing is, it's like this. and people are starting to agree.
Well, they're waking up now, aren't they?
No.
Because I'm on it. I've started it.
No, listen.
I've put the bees among the chickens.
It doesn't matter what you believe in, who you are, what your lifestyle is. It doesn't matter. What matters is that people accept people for who they are, and stop trying to ram it down people's throats. BLM, LBG. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. You know,
Sounds like a song, isn't it?
No, honestly, just
agree
be
with you, Eddie.
yourself.
I agree with you.
But
But
at the same time as you're being yourself, let everybody else live and let live. Don't use the World Cup as a showcase to be a knob.
I get. You can't say knob on television, Eddie. I get taken off air.
Yeah.
I get emails from Expat TV. Can't do this, can't do that. Don't say this, don't say that. And he just comes out with knob.
But you see, Ian Clark's agreeing, you've got to respect the laws where you visit, and people have got to respect you for who you
I
are.
wouldn't go, Eddie. I wouldn't go. I don't go to these countries. I
But
don't go
that's
to
the point.
I don't go.
But that's the point, isn't it?
I respect them, but I don't go.
Yeah,
I
but
don't agree
that
with
is
them.
the point.
But they shouldn't have went.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, all right, we agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right there.
Things like this.
I don't know when I agree with people.
These are the people that get me.
They all agree with you. Have not agreed with me today.
But these-
He's hijacked my subject. Completely hijacked it.
But these people who are like anti-oil, whatever they're called, they're destroying the world's heritage. They're going round throwing blooming oil at paintings that are worth a fortune and are part of our blooming history. Don't say don't do that. Nab them, lock them up, get them off the streets. You see, you want to complain about oil?
I'll just
Great.
go.
Yeah.
I've got a flight to catch.
Sorry, you put me on a pedestal now.
You kicked me off mine.
Well, you get back on it then.
I'm too late now. I need
There's
to-
room for two on this pedestal. On a pedestal made for two. But no,
Oh, marvellous, Eddie. Absolutely bloody marvellous. I don't watch football anyway. I don't have a clue what goes on. John's into football.
Yeah.
It's lucky the Olympics were held in Berlin in 1936, then otherwise we could have had a world war.
yeah.
Thank you, John.
No, but you know, I mean, it's,
John's
I just-
into football. John's a Celtic supporter.
But I just think that there's a time and a place for everything.
We agree with you, Eddie. Everybody on the show is agreeing with you today on my subject. Everybody's agreeing with
And
you.
you know, I don't usually shout, but you made me shout this morning.
You said knob on television, Eddie.
I did, you said-
I'm going to.
You said a P word earlier.
I'm going to ask you to retract the word knob.
Yes. Bon.
Right, it's been retracted.
There you go.
If we've offended anybody, we apologise.
Yes. And
On
these
on behalf of myself and expacttv.com.
they're our thoughts, not theirs. Right, listen, guys, I can't believe we've got through another hour of total idiocy.
I don't know why I bother coming here.
Gotta tell you guys, this is our last show
Thank God.
of this season
Going on
because,
I'm on
well,
holiday, everybody.
he's not actually going on holiday.
I am.
Not really.
Why not really?
No, not
What
really.
you got now?
It's
Oh,
the
God,
same
yeah,
one.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
Tenerife breathes a sigh of relief as Chicken Boss is deported to Cuba for the foreseeable future.
Don't forget, everybody, I was in Cuba when Fidel Castro snuffed it. That's another story.
Were
isn't
you
it?
really?
Have I not told that story?
No,
Robert McGarvey was there. We were all there.
another time for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being with us this season.
Yes,
And many
it's
thanks
fabulous.
to the support we've got from our friends at XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
Thanks for all our friends on Facebook, and thanks to all our friends on YouTube,
Yes.
and now on Spotify.
We'll
And don't
meet
forget,
again.
all you guys
Don't
that
know
have been
when,
talking to us this
don't know
morning,
where,
it's like a good little
but I
backdrop, this is,
know we'll
can join us
meet again.
on Christmas
Some
Eve morning
sunny day.
for our Christmas
Christmas
special.
special, 24th of December. Be there or be square. I've not been Eddie Hastings.
We're not going yet.
Oh, we-
People are wishing you a fab holiday.
oh
up
yes,
here.
I might not come back actually. I might just stay there.
Sue Healy sent you a love heart.
Oh, thank you, thank
Ian
you.
Clark's going,
If I
no.
can find the sailor who this suit belongs to, I'm not coming back.
Yeah, well, you might give it him back.
I don't know, give him. Anyway,
Well, yeah, he wants a
I walk around in Havana.
Cuban walk around.
I'm bringing some cigars.
Tracy's sending us trees.
Do you want a cigar?
Yeah, I like a cigar.
I'm going to bring some cigars back.
Yeah, brilliant.
If I can find the Virgin.
Hand rolled on a Virgin's knee.
Virgin.
Yeah, say no more. Now you can have a go at saying it now if you wish.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. What am I said wishing for?
Alright, I'll take over.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Christmas Eve. I've not been Steve Gerald from the Chicky Shack.
And I've not been Eddie Hastings on the 60s.
If we don't see you before, we'll see you later. Who's taking Charlie to the airport? Yeah, we'll take her. See you next time. Bye!
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings. I don't understand. That is awesome! Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.